Yeah, my name's Akashi, and in this video we're going to be using the GT team before the second anniversary comes. This is probably going to be my last video before the anniversary, like covering anything, but honestly the hype's just really building up. We're in the last 24 hours, so pretty much I've just been using every team that can actually fit on the second anniversary type team. So obviously what I said there probably didn't make any sense, but like Vegeta would be Fusion and Future, for example. Trunks and Zamasu would be Future. Zamasu can fit on the region team too. And then here we have obviously Goku and Omega Shenron for GT. That's how it would be. And pretty much every unit's looking very promising. Like they're units that are gonna last a long while, just like the first anniversary units. Buhan, Goku Blue, Vegeta Blue, Golden Frieza, and the man himself, legendary finish Vegito, Super Vegito. But we're getting Vegeta Blue this year, so he's not the priority no more. But that's just to show that every character literally is probably gonna have longevity in this second anniversary. They're gonna last probably the whole year to the third anniversary. But the GT team alone, there's no anniversary units on this team, but the GT team is a very solid team. The red Vegeta, the red Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, and the purple Super Saiyan 4 Goku, they are a tag team and a half. Literally, like, obviously not a relationship, but like Bonnie and Clyde, bro, like they fit together too well, ridiculously well, and I just love it. Like they both get key on switching. Goku gets key on his main ability, but I don't believe Vegeta does, and that's the only difference. But Vegeta does have a feint on his ultimate arts when his main ability is pressed, and I feel like that can give Vegeta the edge. And I would also say that in comparison to Vegeta, because Vegeta is a range type and Goku's a melee type, so Vegeta mains in blast attack and then Goku mains in strike attack. Vegeta's blast damage is much more substantial than Goku's strike attack, if we was to do the comparison. And I know that when I first actually got these characters, I really thought Goku was just very overwhelming, and then Vegeta was kind of like in the shadow. But I don't believe that at all anymore. I honestly believe that Vegeta is actually on par with Super Saiyan 4 Goku. And I actually mess with Vegeta a lot more. I don't know, I think I've just grown to strike arts. But I gotta be careful with my strikers, because just right there, like Kefla is gonna ruin me. Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta is gonna Vegito is going to ruin me, because he can pierce, he has blast armor as well. So I gotta be careful about that. But other characters on the GT team, Super Baby 2 is real good as well. I would say he's more useful on a regen team, but the buffs that he gives towards GT characters, and I believe his regen characters as well, like it's very good. And for that, I say for a regen team, because he basically increases the amount that they regenerate health. So that's why I would use Super Baby 2 more on a regen team than a GT team. Baby Vegeta, I haven't really used him. I don't really tend to use him when I use a GT team. It's pretty much just depending on how I'm feeling, honestly. More time it's just, alright, cool, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, they're definitely coming. Then from there I'd kind of just like mix it up depending on how I'm feeling. So sometimes I might pick the yellow Super Saiyan Vegeta from GT. He deals a lot of debuffs, so he makes the enemies weaker, so they get more sustained damage. They can take a lot less damage, so my attacks will be doing a lot more damage. I like that. He's kind of like Android 21. If you should have Android 21 because she was free unless you missed the event, but she's good with debuffs, and I feel like Super Saiyan Vegeta from GT is actually the same, just like that. But let's look at actually I missed one character, Omega Shenron. Omega Shenron, I don't think he's a good unit at all, but he has a few things that make him stand out. For example, he can take your Dragon Balls. He has the revive function, and he's a very tanky unit. I will say he does have good defenses. But besides from that, I don't see myself. I don't ever use him. I don't even have him on my 6-man for the GT team because I just feel like Super Saiyan Vegeta is much better. And also, who's the other two I'm missing out? We've got, but there's other characters like Rildo. I don't use Rildo, but Rildo does nullify revival, which is useful. It's gonna be very useful for certain characters that have revival, like Goku Youth. He nullifies that, so that's useful. But the GT Kid Goku Red, the red one, he gets Ki on his main ability as well. He's like a weaker version of Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and he is useful, but he needs a Zenkai for GT. I feel like he should be the GT Zenkai. If not him, obviously the Super Saiyan one that's green. He is also good, but I feel like after like the first, I don't know, 40 counts, he doesn't have the amount of power that he has from when he uses his main ability. His main ability gives him a lot of buffs, but after that, he's not as useful. He like literally falls off, in my opinion, anyways. So I don't see him putting on my GT team either, unless he was to get a Zenkai. But yeah, let's go into Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Omega Shenron that's going to be coming. Super Saiyan 4 Goku is a green type, so he's going to be replacing Baby Vegeta, which is very useful. He's a range type. He has 2 blast arts, so it literally says on the screen his main damage source is blast attack. When using blast attacks, gains multiple buffs, so he's kind of like a Kefla. I said he's going to be like, if he is like a Kefla but for blast damage, that's going to be insane. Increases defense when paired with other Saiyan characters in the party, so his blast attack is going to be I mean, not his blast attack, his defenses are going to be much higher on par with his other teammates. Kind of like most green units. Most green units are very tanky. Well, most of the good ones anyway are very tanky. But I feel like Super Saiyan 4 Goku is going to be a very solid unit on a GT team. You pretty much see when people run GT, it's going to be straight up Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. I feel like that's going to be the trio. And if we look at Omega Shenron's looking pretty solid as well. He's a red type, but I feel like in my opinion anyways, I don't see him being used over Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, because even though he's a good unit, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, there's more chances of you pulling him than Omega Shenron, I feel. Especially because Omega Shenron is going to be an anniversary unit. People will go for him, but I feel like people already have Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, so he's going to be a solid spot on the GT team. I'm not saying people won't use him, but that's just my opinion, and I feel like people will actually go for Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta instead of Omega Shenron. But if we go into Omega Shenron's a red type. He's a damage dealer, excelling in both strike and blast, so he's more balanced, but he does a lot of damage. Increases damage inflicted and reduces damage sustained by being on the field. So the enemy is going to be unable to take more damage, so they're going to get weaker, but Shenron's damage is going to be going up. So it's like two sides of the spectrums meeting, but they're working in Shenron's favor. He's going to be a problem, I'm not going to lie. Inflicts multiple status ailments on arts card hit, so art cards are going to be getting affected, and increase ally ultimate attack damage on the special move. Now, reading that last bit there, that's the reason I feel that people would actually run him, because if he increases the ultimate attack damage on special moves, literally, depending on how substantial it is, he could actually vary the whole battlefield. Like, for example, if I was to take LF Goku, the dynamic one, he's a cheeser, 100%. So if I was to use him on the team with Omega Shenron, I know they don't suit, but I would actually demolish people. So just to give you like an example so you can see how Omega Shenron will be broken. But I'm really looking forward to GT, but I'm not going to lie, out of all the teams, GT is the one I'm looking forward to least, because it actually is getting the least. But I got more to say on that, but in another video, and I'm gonna talk about it a bit more. This GT vs Super theme, I do like it, but the Super characters are just way overwhelming. But yeah, this is probably the last video, like I said, for anniversary, but hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, press the subscribe button. We're on this grind to 3K. We're very close, so help me help you, and help you help me. That second one didn't make sense, but we uploading bangers, so press that red button. I'm not too fussed about likes, but definitely leave a comment. Comments are more important to me because that's where the interaction's at. I get to talk to you guys. But yeah, that's all I pretty much got to say for this video. Again, hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. My name's Akashi, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Excellent work, Yosada! Are you dead already?